I'm just really disgusted right now because in this day and age, we still have people policing other women's bodies and their choice to wear whatever they want or lack thereof. And I've seen it early this morning on Twitter with the Ayesha Curry gate. She had made a comment that was very problematic where she had tweeted that it was trendy for girls to wear less, but she personally likes to cover up and only show her goods for her husband. In case some of you guys do not know who Ayesha Curry is, she is married to NBA player Steph Curry. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart, but Steph Curry, she has her own YouTube channel where she cooks. So she is a fairly respected cook or chef. I'm not sure if she's a chef or not, but I do follow her on YouTube, and I know that she has a large following when it comes to her own cooking channel on YouTube. And she is coming out with a cookbook. So I do want to just briefly say that those who are saying that she's only famous or she only has attention because of her husband, I think that's wrong because she's not someone who just married some man and just brings absolutely nothing to the table when it comes to her own career. Although, if she doesn't bring nothing to the table, that still doesn't make her any less of a person because she is known for being married to a famous NBA player. So I don't want to sit there and invalidate her when it comes to the fact that she's married to an NBA player because I believe that is her high school sweetheart. So I don't really agree with people saying, oh, well, her only claim to fame is being the wife to a basketball player because she does have a legitimate career when it comes to cooking. She's into culinary, but I don't really like Ayesha Curry right now because of the dangerous sentiments that she had incited on Twitter this morning. She had people who were rapists and abusers and women beaters just completely defend her. And honestly, if you have people like that defending your comments, that probably means your comments were problematic. I don't care about your intentions or what you meant. You said it, so you must take responsibility. And a lot of people are saying, Aisha wasn't the one that called women hoes. It was the men who took her tweets and turned it into a slut shaming storm. Okay, but let's admit that Ayesha Curry was being shady as fuck. Let's admit that her comment was a jab at women who like to dress less, who like to show their skin. She was basically saying, hey, I don't dress like the trend, so I demand a cookie for that. And she even conflated dressing modest or covering up to being classy, and she knows exactly what she was doing. So I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm sick of people making excuses. I already don't want to talk about this whole Nicki Minaj shit, but I talked to a friend on Facebook where people are making excuses for Nicki Minaj bailing her alleged rapist brother out. And so when I hear that Ayesha Curry made a flippant comment about women's right to dress however they want, I was actually disappointed because I didn't know who she was, and I had responded to her tweet because I actually thought she was just some regular Twitter famous person. But when I saw her name, I was like, wait, Ayesha Curry? Because I actually like Curry. I like the fact that she was cooking because I like food. So I follow her on YouTube, but I think I'm going to unfollow her now because I feel like I don't feel like she needs to be given the benefit of the doubt because she has some sweet angel face, and people just don't want to believe that she had very problematic sentiments, especially as someone who proclaims themselves to be a Christian. And as someone had said to me, she most likely is anti LGBTQIA. She most likely is. She most likely is someone who uses religion to suppress other groups of people. And I don't want to automatically say that she is 100% like that. But since she wants to suppress women's choice in dressing however they want when it comes to wearing crop tops or wearing short shorts or wearing crotch cutters, stuff like that, it's hard to believe that she's not someone who is a Bible thumper who goes around and condemning those for their sexual preferences and who they sleep with. She had responded to a lot of the tweets that were made in the name of her original tweets by saying, "Do not shame women. I don't really care if you like the way I dress or not. You shouldn't use this as an opportunity to shame women." But I feel that was like a backhanded remark. No, not a backhand remark. I feel that was backtracking because she had saw that, okay, what have I done? Because although I don't feel that she knew she was, although I don't believe she was trying to be nasty about her comment, I think she didn't think it would be as much of a big deal as she she initially thought. I think she just wanted a few people to like retweet her. Well, of course, it's fucking Ayesha Curry. She got over 16,000 retweets at least the last time I saw the retweets. But I just don't think that she knew it would get out of hand. So that's why she was like, "Whoa, don't disrespect other women." But you already did, Ayesha. You created the whole classy versus trendy dichotomy, which trendy is basically your euphemism for saying slutty or hoish. And we have so many people defending Ayesha Curry, especially black men, because we all know that Ayesha Curry wasn't just talking about any women. She was speaking interracially, women who are like her, women who are black, and women who are darker than her. So I'm just very disappointed in people like her, but I'm also not surprised. I'm not surprised at all that she has said things like that, because when I had first saw her, I thought, I don't know. She just comes off as someone who will smile in the cameras, but then see because a bunch of women like her husband, because a lot of us think that her husband is attractive. And it seems like she will be the type to throw some shade at groupies or female fans because they want themselves some Steph Curry. I got that impression, but I kind of looked over that because I was like, yeah, she's cool. I don't see anything wrong with her. But it just seemed like she had some ulterior opinions about certain women, especially when it comes to her husband. There have been people saying that it may have been a jab at her husband's groupies, which I have said that myself. I made a facetious tweet saying that Steph Curry probably fucks with other women, and she was throwing shade at them because she felt like, oh, these women are sleeping with my men or trying to have sex with him, but I'm what he comes home to, and I save my goods for him. And it was a facetious tweet. It wasn't serious, but at the same time, I got people coming for me. My mentions call me ugly. One girl said that I have no edges because my edges are long enough to blend in with fucking weave and not have to fucking have this fucking stupid ass baby hairs coming down, because when you have fucking box braids or cornrows, you're not actually supposed to show your edges. The reason why a lot of people show their edges like fucking baby hairs is because they are too short to fucking blend in, so they have to fucking slick it down so it'll look natural. Like that's the thing. Like so many, and it was mostly black women with internalized misogyny coming for my fucking looks. When I had men come for me, they were like trying to be all sweet and chauvinistic and trying to be like, oh, you need to watch what you say, like just basically trying to have this syrupy politeness that is overall just malicious. Yeah, they didn't have any good intentions, but quite a few women, especially this one light skinned girl with a fucking straight ass nose, she was the one that had came for my edges because I had said, someone in your position shouldn't be blessing anyone, because she was telling me, oh, have a blessed Sunday, after saying such hateful things about women and their choice to reveal their skin. And she even said, well, you're a feminist, so of course you would think it's okay to be a hoe, but a hoe is a hoe. So I responded to that fucking bitch and said, okay, well, fine. A nigger is a nigger even if you fucking promote Black Lives Matter. Then a bitch was like, who the fuck? What are you talking about? And I said, yeah, bitch, you know their fucking logic doesn't make any sense. You see it doesn't make sense. Like, I fucking hate that fucking, ooh. Like, I hate people like her. I've had fucking black women fucking come in my mentions attacking me on my fucking looks because they fucking don't have anything else to fucking say. Like, some bitch called my fucking lips crusty as shit. But I want to know, why are these fucking bitches fucking looking at my fucking profile pic? Because there are a lot of women who have internalized misogyny who want to put down other women to make themselves feel better and to keep this ideal that they are the most attractive and they are the most privileged and any other woman is below them. And I don't understand why you fucking look through my pictures just to fucking say that I have no edges when that's a fucking lie. Maybe your fucking greasy hair doesn't get the fact that my edges are long enough to fucking blend in with these fucking braids. In fact, I need to fucking brush these edges back now because I don't like that look where edges are fucking being shown. But yeah, why? And these black men saying, oh, you thought Twitter was a safe space to express your whole behavior. Of course not, because we have people like you shaming us, posting videos of some woman getting slapped by a man and captioning it, those who disagree with Ayesha Curry date men like this. So the victim blaming, the slut shaming, the misogyny, all because black feminists did not agree with some light skinned woman with green fucking eyes that it's so okay to be fucking modest. And she tries to make it like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, it's just my choice. Like, no, she was throwing shade, she was slut shaming, and then she tried to make it like it was just her personal preference, or at least other people have made it out as such. And then it's worse because she fucking laughs it off with Chrissy Teigen, which I cannot stand. I cannot stand Chrissy Teigen because she has made comments about Polanjane. She has made comments about one of the Maury sisters. I believe it was Tamara. She only talks about this Black Lives Matter crap because she's fucking dating John Legend and she wants to look cool. Like, shut the fuck up. Quit fucking getting attention off of black issues and just trolling people because you're not funny. You annoy the hell out of me. I don't even know why fucking John Legend likes you. Like, he doesn't seem like a bad person. He doesn't seem too much of a hotep nigga. I don't think he's too color struck, so I don't know why he fucking chose you, but maybe you showed another side to him that I certainly cannot see. But Khloe Kardashian really has no room to fucking defend Ayesha Curry's comments. But I can understand why, because she sat there and slut shamed Amber Rose, which a lot of people were even saying that the same men jacking off to Amber Rose's pictures are now trying to act like they want an Ayesha Curry because she sat there and said, oh, look at me, I dress modest, where's my cookie? And that's what she meant. And there's nothing you can say to change that fact or my point of view about that. There's nothing you can do. I feel like Jane Elliott when I'm calling out my own people and they want to attack me. I do, because Jane Elliott was or is a feminist. I'm not sure if she is still alive, but she is a feminist who had conducted a study where she arranged white people to either be the blue-eyed team or the brown-eyed team, and she treated the brown-eyed team a lot better to give them a feel of how it is like to be discriminated against. And a lot of white people did not agree with that. They just thought that she was just being hateful. But it's like that with colorism. When I'm calling out people when it comes to colorism and misogyny, all the black people want to fucking come for me and call me names and send me fucking threats and just say a bunch of sexist and nasty and anti-black things to me about my fucking hair texture, about, and that's one thing that I noticed. They always want to come for my hair texture. They never want to say, oh, you're ugly, you're not pretty, but they want to fucking come for my hair texture because, like, you believe in this whole good hair shit. So you're like, yeah, you're pretty, but at least I have good hair. Like, no, your hair sucks. Your hair fucking sucks. And this bitch who had said I had no edges, I was fucking in an afro. In my profile pic, I had an afro like all sides. Like, where would my edges be? You can't fucking see my edges because they all fucking blend in. So how would you fucking see my edges? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you looking at my pictures, creeper? Why? Mm-mm-mm. I don't like Ayesha Curry anymore just because everyone is saying, it's unwarranted that she's getting so much criticism, but I feel it's warranted just because she had made that tweet to get people to agree with her, and then when she saw that a lot of people weren't really agreeing with her and she looked like an asshole, then she tried to say, oh, don't shame women, like, whatever. And then afterwards, she fucking laughs with Chrissy Teigen when Chrissy Teigen tweets her and says, oh, all these people making a big deal about your tweets. Yes, because there are so many people. Like, a fucking rapist responded to her fucking tweet and said, yes, that's exactly why women are raped, because they show fucking skin. Like, this is fucking Ayesha Curry. She did this. This is fucking her. She is responsible. Like, she fucking enables that shit. And it pisses me off that people are trying to handle this with kid gloves. Like, she is not above critique. I don't care if she's your fucking fave. She was my fucking fave. But you know what? Like, this is inexcusable. This is fucking inexcusable. And I'm sick of people just thinking all these celebrities are above critique. Like, they think Rihanna's above critique when she defended Rachel Dolezal. They think Nicki Minaj's constant contradictory misogyny is beyond critique. And as someone said on Twitter, the Trues, Gradient Layer, she said people are going to make Nicki Minaj out to be this fucking Trojan horse for misogyny, and that's not fair when Nicki Minaj constantly just says things that doesn't make any sense, but then wants to say, oh, I support little black girls and girls in general, but then makes nappy headed whole comments, which she hasn't said in a while, but it was still said, and she never apologized for that. I don't have a problem with Nicki Minaj and Rihanna as persons, but they need to be fucking critiqued, especially Nicki for letting an accused pedophile and rapist get out of jail and just walk free on the streets when he could be a fucking rapist and putting other people's lives in harm's way. And I understand it's her brother and it's a very tough decision. And I understand she may have been pressured by her family and they probably told her, oh, you have all this money, why don't you bail your brother out, and probably threatened to disown her and shit like that. So I do see where she is coming from, but it's still not excusable. It's still not. People make excuses for Raven Simone. Like, there are people who make excuses for her. And as Radiant Layer said, like, it's so tiring standing for light skinned black celebs because it be the light skinned black celebs that be saying all this problematic shit, that be putting their foot in their mouths. Yes, we occasionally have Tay Diggs saying some things and Anthony Mackie, but those are black men. But most of the women who put their foots in their mouth or who put their feet in their mouth are light skinned. They are typically light skinned women. And we should talk about that, how so many light skinned female celebs feel like they are above critique and they are above misogyny to the point where they can just shame other women who don't adhere to their status quo. And I don't understand what is up with Pick Me Twitter, where they claim we dress a certain way to get attention from men, but then they sit there and say I'm modest in a way where they get praised by these same men and are looked at as above us. Like, bitches, you are doing the same thing. You are literally dressing a certain way just to get praise from men. You want your cookies. You're saying I dress like this. I'm classy. Where's my cookie? Where's my husband? I should get wiped up. You are a fucking piece of shit if you think that. Like, it's mostly women who follow the status quo and dress modest and classy, who are just wanting patriarchal attention, who wants to fit into the male gaze. It's not, and the thing is, women who show their fucking skin, most of the time, it isn't to gain approval from men, it's to be themselves. And people see that, and that's why they shame those women, because they know it's not for male approval, and they want to make it out to be such so bad, but they know it is not true. Man, I lost so much sleep from this. I stayed up until like 9 o'clock this morning and woke up again around 11, went to sleep again around 1, and woke up around 5 o'clock. And now I'm up doing this fucking video, and I got a fucking 10 to 12 page paper I still need to finish. I'm on fucking page 8. It should have been turned in on like fucking Thursday, and I was trying to turn it in fucking Sunday. Hopefully he doesn't fucking dock my points because this is finals week, but he's been pretty lenient, so I don't know. But yeah, this is this is this is just this is ridiculous. It really is. Like, why are we giving Ayesha Curry such a pass? Yeah, she may not be a Nicki Minaj bailing rapists out of jail, but I feel like if she doesn't get criticized, no light skinned women will get criticized. And this will just continue to be a cycle. This will continue to be a cycle. So I don't appreciate Ayesha Curry at all. I don't appreciate her fucking fans. And if Steph Curry comes out and defends this shit, I'm gonna fucking drag his ass too. Like, I don't give a fuck how cute you are. I'm gonna drag your fucking ass. I'm gonna drag your ass. So if Steph Curry tries to come in and drag us hoes and drag us, bitter bitches, I'm gonna fucking come for your ass. I'm coming for your ass, Steph. So you better watch out. But yeah, like, I don't got time for this. I really don't. I don't. And so many black women are disgusted. Basically, you're saying that my value is worth the clothes that I wear, and people are trying to make this a feminist issue and saying, "Oh, you just don't approve of Ayesha Curry's choice." But these same people who say that we don't approve of Ayesha's choice to dress up are the same people who don't respect our choice to dress down. Like, these same people are shaming hoes, but they want to say that, oh, feminism is about the right to dress however you want. But you don't defend these hoes. You only defend the people like Ayesha. Like, you're not a fucking good feminist because you sit there and say, I choose to be conservative. I choose to be modest. It's okay if you want to cover up or not show skin because you're comfortable that way. That's fine. And as Feminista Jones said on Twitter, modesty is a fucking concept. And honestly, when Amanda fucking Seals doesn't say shit about this whole thing, when she has said some pretty silly stuff about modesty and how we should cover up as well, you know that you fucked up. Because Amanda Seals even like was talking to one Twitter user where she's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, even she is like, the fuck? Like, if she can see that what Ayesha said was some suspect shit and her followers are just saying some disgusting shit, you know there's fucking progress. Because Amanda Seales, I checked Amanda Seales before, My Brother and Me star, where she had said some things as well, and she hasn't really said anything. I think she's trying to keep it safe. But yeah, when it's Amanda Seales, someone who's gotten in trouble for her modesty versus immodesty shtick, then you know that it's not good. You know it's not good. And why people use that meme of Riley saying, "Oh, what they say about my mama?" Are you kidding me? So now you're trying to drag a fucking 2-year-old into this bullshit? Like, absolutely not. And I'm not even going to respond to that. So you're trying to browbeat us into not coming for Ayesha because her cute little daughter is captioned saying, "Oh, what you say about my mama?" Like, stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Because, like, there's so many people are trying to defend Ayesha and saying, "Oh, she didn't mean it like that." Okay, then why are you slut shaming us? Because apparently you know slut shaming is wrong. You know she was wrong, but you're still trying to act like she wasn't doing the bad shit that you're doing. You're doing. And this bitch literally told me, "Oh, it's not slut shaming. A hoe is a hoe. You know, I said a hoe, but I wasn't fucking slut shaming." And I told that fucking bitch, a hoe is just another term for slut. it's for black women specifically. And basically what she meant was, yeah, I don't approve of slut shaming, but hoe shaming is okay because only black women are sluts. I mean, only black women are hoes. Anyone can be a fucking slut, but if you're a fucking hoe, that means you're black. So I don't give a fuck. And these same fucking bitches be fucking um protesting about fucking Trayvon Martin and all these boys and men that were killed by the police, but then and then want to say that it's our fault if we get raped, and because these people aren't fucking standing up to the Haas Claw, I believe it's the Haas Claw's case where he raped a bunch of black women, and quite a few of them were sex workers, and these same people that want to say, oh, respectability politics don't mean shit when you get shot. A black man can wear a suit and tie and still get shot, but yeah, you still believe that someone like Ayesha Curry should be fucking protected. But a woman who wants to dress like me at parties deserves to get fucking slapped by a man, and that's just disgusting. And I watched that video, like this woman, and she's light skinned, but this woman gets slapped by this man, and this other fucking bitch is gonna fucking stand there like, damn, like, bitch, like, I hate internalized misogynistic bitches like that. And then this man gonna fucking stand there and watch and not defend that shit. And people like are saying, yeah, hoes deserve to get beat, but a fucking light skinned, green eyed woman like um, Curry should be just treated like a queen. And they are toting her as this ideal, respectable woman, which comes into this ideal that purity is about being light skinned and having good hair and green eyes and a fucking straight ass nose. Like, and that's basically what they are saying. I don't know what else I can say about this. I don't fucking know, but I have a lot to say, and that's the sad part. I have a lot to say. Like, this is my computer is right there. That's why I keep looking that way. But yeah, I have a lot to fucking say, and it's just annoying when when people are just this obtuse that they want to sit there and say, oh, and these people are mad because honestly, these women and men were literally arguing with someone who literally has Bessie Holman and her fucking Twitter handle. A nappy headed woman who has Ho and her Twitter handle, and they are trying to debate with me on what is misogyny and what is hoe shaming. Because I'm going to call it hoe shaming because these people apparently don't fucking see it as slut shaming, because hoe is totally different from saying that someone's a fucking slut. Because calling someone a hoe is totally different. So I'm just going to call it hoe shaming. I'm going to call it dot shaming. I want to fucking call it that because y'all people want to be this obtuse. Yeah, you fucking hoe shame. You fucking hoe shame, because I guess slut shaming is something that white women came up with. So you guys understand that, but you don't understand when black women are being hoe shamed, when black female sex workers are being um, hoe shamed and being called homophobic or horrorphobic terms. Like, absolutely fucking not. So yeah, stop the hoe shaming, stop the dot shaming. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna call it hoe shaming because y'all people want to be fucking smart. Y'all want to be so fucking smart. You guys think you're fucking smart, and this bitch even try to say, yes, I do have a smart mouth. Oh, so now you don't get my fucking colloquialism in saying that your fucking mouth is fucking full of shit. Because when people say you have a smart mouth, they aren't fucking saying that you're smart and witty. They're fucking saying that what you say is disrespectful and full of shit. I really want to go in on this video. I really do. I really want to fucking go in on people. I like like fuck you, Ayesha. Like, fuck you, Ayesha. Fuck the people who support what she said. Fuck the people who have taken her words and made it into a bigger deal than they actually were. Fuck the people who just find it okay to just be abusers. And people are saying these men are just trolling for attention. No, I honestly believe that a lot of these men are serious. They are serious. And it's funny because these same men will be begging us to show our skin, but then saying, okay, let's wipe a woman like Ayesha and throw a hoe away because Ayesha is someone who is worthy of being loved, while girls who are sexually expressive and sexually liberal should just be thrown away for a more pure virtuous woman, which I do understand that there could be some fucking modesty privilege. Like, modesty in a lot of cultures is seen as a fucking thing that is privileged in a lot of women, and I do think we need to talk about that, because it's not women who are being prude shamed or being modest shamed or being virgin shamed, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. No, it's women who are being shamed because they choose not to be modest. So to act as if modest women and women who dress little are getting shamed the same way by men, absolutely not. Because men shame women who cover up because they feel that they can't have access to their body. Men shame women who cover down or whatever because they feel that they have access to their body. And when those women say no, you still can't come, they get violent. They get fucking violent, because you notice that the men that are saying you're not going to find a husband that way, they aren't men we want to date. They aren't men. Like, I don't know many men that a woman was actively attracted to that has directly said, oh, you're not going to get me that way. But you're telling it to women who aren't attracted to you, who aren't checking for you. You're trying to speak for other men and say, oh, men won't date you, men won't marry you, they ain't gonna wife you up. And these men got so mad when someone said, oh, you're saying that women need to dress like Ayesha Curry to get a man. What do you have to do to get someone like Ayesha Curry? I guess you have to be like Steph Curry. And some man said, just because I'm not an NBA player doesn't mean I can't get a woman like Ayesha who only wants to share her goods to me. Like, you don't fucking deserve that shit. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve a woman like Ayesha. You don't deserve a hoe. You don't deserve any fucking woman. You don't. So, yes, the next time you expect a woman to be like some light skinned, green eyed woman who is conservative, then I'm going to expect you to be some light skinned NBA player who is a fucking Christian, okay? Who appears to respect women, unless he says some bullshit in defense to his wife's comments, who appears to be a good father. I'm gonna say some shit about that too. I'm gonna fucking like reverse the roles, because if you want to put some colorist ass bullshit on black women and respectable shit, oh, you best believe I will do the same to you. Good fucking day.